Hello and welcome to another episode of Motors for the Masses, and this week we thought we'd take a look at some helmets. Now the season is coming, the sun is out, and you may be in the market for a new crash helmet on your bike. So what do you go for? Well, we are looking at AR motorcycles to go into the Simpson range, so we thought we'd have a look at a couple of the Simpsons, the new stuff for 2019, and a couple of alternatives as well. So let's start at this end and work our way down. But first of all, roll the intro. Now, I know I said I was going to start at this end and work my way down, but we're actually going to start with this helmet here. Now, it does come in a variety of designs. Now, Simpson have always been known for doing the Stig style helmet, the Simpson Bandit, and they came in black or white, traditionally. Now they do a painted version and various different prices for those. Now the painted version, when I say painted, it's like a flat colour, so a few different colours but flat. Now they come in at $279.99. They also do an army graphic, which is like just an army design but in 3 different colours, and they come in at $299. Brings us on to this one being the carbon fibre. Now this one is very light, being carbon fibre. It actually weighs 1,390 grams. That's not bad, is it? Very light indeed. What does it feel like on? Well, let's have a look, shall we? This one is a large, so this one fits me very well. There. Feels really nice on, very light, very comfortable. The pads are fantastic. Just push nicely on your cheek here. They're not intrusive, they're not squashing your face. Very nice indeed. You've also got the sun visor, like so. I like that. And the normal visor. Now with the sun visor, quite often what you get with these, where is it? There it is that you get a gap down here and it interferes. Now this is, yes, it does have a gap, but it actually looks like it does really well. It's not going to be a problem when you're riding, because the gap down there usually is, oh, is it light, is it dark, is it light, is it dark? And a lot of people don't like the sun visors, but actually it works really well on this. It's got a D clasp, traditional style. I do personally like the quick release ones because when you've got your gloves on, it's very easy to use. But with these, you have to take your gloves off to do the D-clasp. However, very nice helmet. This one, being the full carbon, comes in at $449.99. What do you think? Is that something you can see yourself wearing? I like that, very much indeed. Okay, so we are going to move swiftly on to this one. Now this is a new thing for Simpson. It's a flip helmet. Yes, Simpson now do a flip helmet. Look at that. Very nice indeed. Now this one is polycarbonate, well, tri-composite. So it's actually a tri-composite helmet, so it's got, you know, the usual as most of the helmets have, but it's got a little bit of Kevlar and a little bit of carbon thrown in for strengthening. That means the weight on this is 1,650. So it's a bit heavier than the carbon one, but one thing you must note on this one is a large. Now I'm going to show you something here. So if you're buying a helmet, take note of this. Look how loose that is. Now this is a large, and compared to this one, it's very loose fitting. Even with this front down, it's a little bit tighter. Sorry, it's a little bit tighter, but not a lot, and it actually feels quite loose. So I would feel if you're a large, usually, you're probably a medium in the flip helmet. It slips on very, very easily, a bit too easily. However, it does still come with the sun visor, like so. And like I said, it is a flip helmet. It's still quite light, but as I said, heavier than the carbon. Now this one is called the Simpson's Darksome Flip, and this one comes in at £349, £349.99. They also do this in the carbon. Now, I like it so much, I've bought one. So basically imagine this one, but in a flip helmet. That's what I bought, and it's on its way to me now. That comes in at £499. So this one £349, this one £449, and the carbon flip £499. Now I know it's expensive, but it's lightweight, it's made of carbon fibre, it's a Simpson Bandit style helmet, or the Simpson Darksome, and it's a flip helmet. Bit of a no-brainer for me, really. I love it. I love the look of it. I've always liked the look of the Stig style helmets, but I've never wanted a white one. Never. So this in carbon fibre, in a flip, how could I say no? It's brilliant. Now, of course, you can get some cheap imitation ones, but please don't be fooled by the things you see on the internet, because this is very strong and sturdy. It's a Simpson helmet, it's tried and tested. And those ones that you see on the internet that look like these just aren't the same. So, there you go. That's an alternative. What do you think of that? Please leave your comments below and let us know. However, if this is too rich for your blood, and let's be honest, they're not cheap, there is an alternative, and that's what we have here. This is an MT helmet, and this one is called the MT Snake Carbon. It's carbon fibre, full carbon fibre. It's not a flip helmet, but it is very, very light. Now this one's a medium. I borrowed this off Jamie, so I don't think it's going to fit me, but we're going to give it a go anyway. Well, it's on, and it's actually very, very comfortable. But it is too small for me. I definitely would be a large in this. So, definitely a large. But it's very comfortable, it's very lightweight. It actually weighs in at 1,400 grams. So it's only 10 grams heavier than the Simpsons one. And does it have the thing? No, it doesn't have the sun visor. So maybe if you like sun visors, not for you. If you don't, then it is for you. What about the price? Well, this one comes in at £299. So quite a bit cheaper than the Simpson one, but I don't know whether it's as good. I don't know. It's good enough for Jamie to have one, and it's good enough for Chris to have one as well, actually. So they're a nice looking helmet. They feel nice. There you go. What do you think of that? Again, let us know in your comments below. Perhaps you have one. Let us know your thoughts. And that brings us on to our last helmet. Well, that's this one, also an MT helmet, and this one is a flip. It's not carbon fibre, it's actually 100% polycarbonate, and that is the MT Atom. it is. Now this one weighs in at 1,700 grams, so it's not overly heavy. It's actually only 50 grams heavier than the Simpsons one. But it is a flip helmet, so let's try this on. This one is a large, so it should be theoretically a bit too big for me. No, it's perfect. That fits me absolutely perfectly. And I cannot stress enough, this is the reason why you just don't buy helmets on the internet. You go in and you try them out. If it fits and then you find it cheap on the internet, well, maybe, but the only thing with that is you don't know what's happened to it and whether it's been kicked across the showroom before it's sent to you. Not saying people do that, but we don't know what postal services are going to be like with it. So, your choice, your funeral, or whatever you want. Anyway, here we go. This one does have the quick release, and I do like the quick release because with the gloves on, it's very simple. With the front down, yes, very comfortable. And does it have the thing? Yes, it does. Look, there you go. Now with this down, it actually sits really, really well. So you've got push down and then flick up. Really comfortable. Very nice indeed. I like that. Now it's not carbon, but it's a similar sort of design. It's got that carbon look to it. Ish. But it is an alternative. You know, it's a flip helmet, it's another MT helmet, not the carbon, it is polycarbonate, but it is a fantastic helmet. And the best thing about this is that the price is only £139. So there you go, there's your options. Please let us know what your thoughts are. Do you have a Simpsons helmet? Are you happy that Simpsons now do a flip helmet? Because I am. So much so I'm having one. Do you have a Simpsons Bandit? You know, the original stick style helmet. What do you think of that? Do you have an MT Carbon? Do you have an MT Atom? Let us know your thoughts. What do you think of these? Basically, we've got £139, we've got £299, we've got £349, no, £349, £449, or that carbon in the flip, £499. Quite a bit of difference from £499, of course, to £139. Now, does that mean you are getting an extra £300 worth of safety? No, that's for you to decide. All I know is I like the design, I like the feel, and I want one. So I'm having one. And that brings us to the end of this episode of Motors for the Masses. Thank you very much for watching. Please join us next time when we'll be back with Project Bob. Another episode on that, and we'll be back with the Mach 1 Mustang and preparations for the engine to go in. So, there you go. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you have any suggestions or anything else, or maybe something else that's similar in the mix. Now, I'm aware there are lots and lots of helmets, but we can't do all of them, so that's why I chose these 4. So there you go. And until next time, please ride and drive carefully, but have fun.